Yeah, I mean, the first time I ever got drunk in my life was at, I think it was at my sister. You know, Mexicans have like a big party for the 15th birthday of your girl. So quinceañera, yeah, like basically like I got drunk there when so I was like maybe like 11 at that time, and I just remember waking up in the hamper the next morning. And so like one of the first experiences I had with alcohol, and the other one was at my auntie's wedding. Um, I was probably like the same age, maybe like 11, but I was just going around drinking everybody's drinks that they left at the table until I was blackout, just throwing up everywhere, um, and just made a fool of myself like in front of my whole family and everything, you know. Um, and then, but I wasn't like actively drinking at that time. That was just two memories that I have. Uh, and then around like 12 or 13, um, I started hanging around with, my brother and his older friends. They used to drink and do, all kinds of drugs. And I kind of involved with them, you know, a little more than I probably should have. But I don't know. I started, as far as alcohol goes, I started always. I just remember always going to the CVS or Walgreens, whatever, and stealing just vodka bottles and just for whatever reason I would just guzzle the whole bottle until I couldn't stop. I'll drink like more than half of the bottle. A little 12 years old. And then next thing you know, I'm waking up in somebody's house, throw up all over myself, and I was like, I don't even know what happened, man. Like, so. I didn't really think much of it at the time. I was just, doing what everybody else it looks like I should be doing. And yeah, another thing I used to just always, we used to drink 40s, Old English, or whatever, until I would throw up. Um, and around like 13, I started getting in trouble with the law, and I ended up doing like 5 years in juvenile hall. And so I was like 17 when I got out, going on 18 pretty soon there, and I was in a good, like, I don't know, like I had a lot of support and just hope. Not like myself. I didn't really have hope myself. Like I didn't know, I was really lost, getting out of jail and everything. But a lot of other people just had a lot of hope for me and fresh start because I had actually moved. I was in LA before all the jail, and then I moved up to Seattle when I got out and just had a fresh start. But I started, partying a little bit with my sister and my brother. They're not like they're like functional drinkers, whatever. But yeah, I pretty much instantly just got started doing like ecstasy and drinking beer a lot, and then like maybe like not even 6 months into moving to Seattle, I was just every day drinking, blacking out. I had a car when I got out. I was working in the jail, so I got out with like a few $1,000, bought a car, and yeah, I mean, next thing you know, I'm just drinking a bottle of liquor every day. Um, like I said, just blackout driving every day. Crashed the first car I had, crashed the second car I had, crashed the third car I had. And Yeah, it's like interesting because yeah, like I said, like I got out of jail and I just thought I was the fucking baddest motherfucker in the world. Like I just thought I was so cool. And so I had a sense of confidence in myself, some type of confidence. I don't know what kind of it was, but I thought I was really, I thought I know everything. And yeah, I mean, drugs and alcohol pretty much like almost instantly took that away from me. But without me realizing it, and I've been able to realize that being sober, that it did that all this shit has taken away like a lot of my spirit and just confidence and ability to learn and grow and yeah, uh, it's just been a lot of the same routine, just going to work, pretty going to work all messed up, whatever, and just barely getting by, just barely getting by, and around the whole COVID thing, I was drinking, or like during the whole COVID thing, I was drinking a bottle of vodka like every day, fifth of vodka every day, doing all these drugs and those drugs, and yeah, basically like I started getting a little bit violent, like physically and emotionally with people I was close to, um, and I was just suicidal, more times than I've ever been in my life. Uh, and yeah, around like February of last year, my family and like some other people were telling me to like you gotta go check into a fucking psych. What do they call like the psych ward or the whatever the you gotta go check yourself in. I was like, man, like, nah, like, I don't want to do that. Like, nah. Well, oh man, I was like, Lord, I was so I was telling him like I want to just hurt people, just like weird, crazy, just like everybody has crazy thoughts. I feel like, but I was just like saying it out loud, like whatever. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I don't know. Hit a low, and I'm not sure what made me, because I mean, I started going to AA in 2019 for like a month, but I just kind of relapsed pretty quick. And but this time around, I'm not sure what exactly made me stick it out. Like I didn't really have anybody like forcing me to do it. Um, but I just did it. I kept going to AA meetings. I started going to like outpatient through Zoom because the whole COVID thing. So I was doing like 3, 4 outpatient classes a week, seeing a counselor and outpatient, going to like maybe 4 or 5 AA meetings a week, um, and just sticking it out and calling people from the program and checking in with support that I had, every day. Um, yeah, then I mean, I have a little son too. Like I had a son. I had him when I was like about 19. He's 7 now, but just in that first like 6 months, like I was able to actually, I got him playing football, so I started like helping coach the team, and that was really like something to hold me accountable. So I was fortunate that I had that, and I think that's a really big part. Is like people say you have to be of service, and I think yeah, I would for sure. Like I think that was a big thing that helped me personally. like through the first 6 months or so, and then also just checking in with even to like now even now like I check in with, that's like my goal like a day is to just um, check in with 5 people, at least just say hi, just how you doing, whatever. Uh, but I was doing that like maybe 10 people a day in the beginning, 10 people or something. But yeah, and then I don't know, it's been for sure very spiritual and like I don't know, spiritual. It's kind of a weird word. I don't know, like I don't know how to say it, but like my spirit, like I feel myself like more energy and just happier and able to deal with stuff that comes up. Um, a big thing for me this whole year has been just being able to be present, for people that have always been there for me. That I just realized how just distant I've been these last 10 years that I've lived in Seattle. You know, um, I'm able to be there for my son. Uh, I'm able to learn again. That's been a really big change for me too, spiritually. Is just like the ability to accept that I don't know everything and that there's so much to learn, and it's really cool. It's really cool to be able to learn anything at all and have people that are willing to teach you. And I mean, I think that's the really thing that I really like about AA is just that everybody's just there just to help each other and give knowledge and share our experiences and help each other grow and learn. And it's for sure helped me out um, a lot. It's helped my life get a lot better just in this first year. And that's all I really got to say. I don't know how much time I got left.